The experience working with Shaw was spectacular. I was really impressed by their ability to get things done quickly, cater to our needs, and showcase our facility in a great way.
To me, it's an easy choice to go with Shaw with our baseball, softball, soccer, practice fields, football fields. To me, they just have the best product out there right now.
We had a great experience working with Shaw. We were really proud to be able to renew the partnership that we started with Shaw with our original turf replacement over 10 years ago. And so it was a no-brainer when it came time to putting in the new turf, and really excited to get what really is a state-of-the-art, the best that you can get material for our student athletes.
Talking with the Shaw representatives and the people that installed our product and going through the different fill options and kind of the combinations to create the best playing surface possible. You know, the work they've done with Major League and Minor League Baseball, it just leads to a better product. And, you know, we play on a lot of different turf fields in our league, and without a doubt, our field plays as close to a natural surface as any of them.
What drew us to the Game On technology is how the lines are already sublimated into the turf, that we could create 3 different colors. And what this does is it alleviates issues from seams breaking, any types of issues with an incorrect mark. It's already here, 100% correct and safe for our kids.
The aspect that drew me to Game On was the large branding and recognition that it would bring to the college. It has brought something that we don't have here at St. Mary's, so I was excited to bring it to campus.
I love just the versatility and how creative we could be with designs, from the checkerboard on the infield to the tone-on-tone logo in the outfield, and to do it with the seamless process. You know, so many times in baseball fields that try to do designs, they have so many seams, which impacts the direction of the baseball and ground balls and different things. So to be able to be creative, have the design we want without a bunch of seams, really enhance the quality of play.
They're not having to do a lot of, cutting in and gluing in and stitching in and all of those things. And I was able to sit here and watch them kind of work on all of our fields that we have on this campus here at Battle Creek High School. And one of the things that was most impressive about the football field is just how they were able to lay it out and get the work done so very quickly.
The install was pretty amazing. I mean, these guys worked tirelessly, and it was not chilly out here, as you can imagine. And, they were easy to work with. I walked around a couple of times and had a few questions. They knew all the answers. Heard from a neighbor that it was a little too early. We talked to them, and they ended up starting a little bit later and working later. They did what it took.
The installation process was seamless, no pun intended. They showed up on time. They worked extremely hard while they were here. They made us aware of any issues along the way, finished on time. We're just an overall joy to work with.
When we started doing some of our system analysis, we identified that we would have 90% less seams in our field going with the Game On system. It also allowed us to be more creative and really reach out a little bit further with some of our logos and some of the unique details that we wanted to incorporate, while still ensuring that we had the product integrity with having it tufted in at the factory versus cut-in seams out on the field.
Be able to have the advertising in the 4 corners of the field, and to be able to both promote advertising to help pay for the field, so that part of it was outstanding also.
We love the custom designs. It allowed us to do something a little different than the ordinary. It also allowed us to incorporate some of the logos and different things that are important to our culture and put it right onto our turf.
Just the flexibility of being able to do whatever you think. There's limitations outside when you don't have the customization. So being able to customize our field, from the color shadowing to the large logos around the 50 to what we do in our end zones, the color pattern and the switch and the change, and even from the green Pantone colors that we have in the grass, really make a huge difference in our level of creativity. But it also allowed us to keep our fields very, very clean, but also have a wow factor as well.
I know Carol loves it, the town of Helena loves it, our players, our athletes here at school, the students love it. It's been a little bit long overdue, so it's just exciting to be able to have this on a competitive surface that we can play on 365 days out of the year to help our student athletes be the best they could be.
So far, the community's reaction's been a big wow factor.
What we realized quickly was just the pride factor that came out. and not just for our sports teams, but our fine arts, our marching bands. I think everybody that was just a student just was amazed at the different details and features that we were able to incorporate in.
I think the first thing is how many people can't believe it's turf until they actually get here. You know, when you drive past, it looks like a natural field. Shaw worked closely with us, recommending different color options to try to mimic a natural surface, and it worked. You know, a lot of people were close to the interstate and busy roads, and people drive by and don't realize it's artificial till they actually step on it. So that's been fun to see, you know, people that think it's natural where it's really not.
I love it. I mean, look, it's pretty simple. Look at it. So I get out there every day and walk it and just, you know, think I wish I could have played on something like this. It's going to be amazing for our kids and our future kids coming up.
We wanted to provide a world-class experience for all students in the Troy School District, and I think this just fits in naturally with our world-class motto, and we've now provided a world-class facility for our athletes and our marching band students, and really every student that has an opportunity to come out on the field.
Thanks to everybody at Shaw that's been a part of this process, from, you know, the early on in the design process to, you know, late night meetings that included some of our team leaders and included our football team back in the spring to hear what their needs, wants, and concerns were when it comes to turf. That's what a true partner does. We couldn't be happier with the partnership that we've developed over the last 10 years with Shaw, and this project has only elevated that partnership.
My experience personally working with the Shaw team and the ASG team has been nothing short of exceptional, and we are proud of our product, and if we ever have the opportunity to work with them again, we will.
Shaw is just such a great company to work with. They're super friendly. I want to say they almost cater to my every need. I mean, I'd call them any time of the day and they'd answer the phone call and try to work with me. So, like I said, to me, it's an easy choice to go with them no matter what.